Good evening. It is, I believe, today is the 7th of July. And in 20 days, it will be exactly 6 months since I had my stroke. And I have been doing some, I have been doing some research and come to find out that I am beyond lucky to have made it this far. That only 11% of people who suffered a stroke survived the first 6 months. And the prospects of getting to say 80 are not as good as that. I'm saying that because I've been feeling a little weird today. My blood pressure has spiked a little bit. Um, I'm feeling pressure in my brain, which I felt before. I'm still, I still don't feel so bad that I would have to go to the emergency room or anything like that. And on Thursday, because I am taping this at about midnight Eastern time, so by the time that you hear this, it'll be tomorrow anyway. Anyway, um, I'm going to get my eyes checked, so hopefully, if anything does happen, at least I'll be able to see again. It has been a rough 6 months. Um, Being indoors and being in my apartment is not the worst of it because good night, nurse. Considering where I was 12 months ago, I'm just glad that I am here as all of this is happening because I would have been dead if I would have been out there. And I don't know if anyone's going to see this or whatever it is. As you can tell, that I've got problems with my mouth. Um, my viewership has now plummeted to almost nothing. I'm not quitting or anything like that. I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm not quitting social media. I'm a realist, and I don't have the looks, and I don't have the voice, and I don't have the anything to think that I'm going to be pookie pie or anything like that. But I do this because I need to talk to somebody, and you're out there, and hopefully there might be somebody out there who will listen and maybe get something out of what I say. I'm taking 3 prescribed medications, one for heart, one for sugar, one for cardiovascular. And there's also, I take every day um, a baby aspirin, 81 mega, whatever it is, of aspirin. I have been watching what I eat. That's probably been the biggest challenge because the stuff that I'm supposed to eat and the stuff that I love to eat are two different things. And it's been really hard, to find stuff when you're not feeling like you're eating to, go out and go out and find something that you would enjoy eating because everything has so much sodium. I mean, I was surprised to find out how much sodium was in, for instance, in French fries. Uh, if you noticed a couple of days ago, I posted something on YouTube. And by the way, if you are watching this on YouTube, a subscribe and a thumbs up would be most welcome. I posted something about a certain brand of not potatoes, French fries, frozen French fries that only had 20 legs of sodium in it, and I thought it was a typo, but it apparently was not. And I compared it to the most popular brand of frozen potato chips, potato, uh, frozen French fries of that time. And I found out that that particular type was had about 300 uh, micrograms of sodium. By the way, I do apologize for not changing. Yeah, not changing the slides here. That's how I'm feeling. So it's been not the easiest road, and I don't know how long I've got. To be quite honest with you, I mean, when you see statistics that tell you that you are lucky to still be here, it gets you scared, and I am scared of this ending. I'm really scared of this ending. I mean, whether you get the creeping crud or have another stroke or your brain has a hemorrhage or you get run over by a car or whatever it is dead. It doesn't matter how it ends. It ends. Everything ends. This existence ends. There is no darkness, not even darkness. There's no sound, not even silence. Dead is dead, and whether there's an afterlife or not, I don't know. I really don't know. I believe there is, but belief and knowledge are two different. So I am afraid. And I'm doing everything humanly possible to get to the 22nd. And then I'm going to be doing everything possible to make it to the 22nd of December. Then make it to the 22nd of December 2022 and 23 and 25. I want to make it to the 15th year, and then I want to make it to 90. I want to find out who would be the person who survived the stroke the longest, and I'd like to be there to beat that one by one day, then beat it again. So this has been a rather tough time for me for the last few days. I made a major mistake last week in terms of diet, and I've been paying for it ever since. It's one of those I wish I can go back and 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 and, and redo this, not go to that restaurant and pick up that particular piece of food. But here we are. Here I am. And it could very well be, that this may be very well be my last broadcast. I don't believe it is, but just reading what I just read about life expectancy and mortality and all that, that 11% of people manage to make it this far. And I've been managing to keep the blood pressure down most of the time. I have lost a lot of weight. I used to be at 325. Now I'm at 217. I sincerely hope it's because of my efforts. My biggest fear is dying alone. I'm 66 and I do not have a partner. And I don't think right now I'm not going to be able to get one. So I am scared. And if anybody is listening to this or whatever, if you've made it this far, thank you. All I ask is that I have your prayers. That's all I'm asking. That whatever I have left of the soul is received by God when I die. But past that I don't die. That I manage to make it to the next day. This has made it very, very possible for me to realize that no day is guaranteed. No hour is guaranteed. No minute is guaranteed. I'm sorry if this was a bummer. I really do, but I had to talk to somebody. This is this is how I communicate. So hopefully I'll have more cheerful topics the next time we talk. And I do believe there will be a next time. Thank you very much. We'll talk again soon.